Yes, lads and ladies, how's it going? Max here, and today welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. It's not a vlog because obviously there's no Spurs games on at the moment. It's the international duty. I haven't got my glasses on before you guys notice that, before you start spamming the comments like, Max, you look so different without glasses. Anyway, I've broke them. Yeah, one of the lenses fell out. I literally just woke up, went to put them on, went to clean them, and I put my finger straight through the left one and then realised it wasn't there. So, anyway, moving on swiftly. But while it's international duty, I thought it might be a fun idea to try and get some different videos on the go. I've been slacking with the career mode. I know many people have been asking about that, and FIFA right now is just like not at the top of my list. Spurs games and that, I love it. Absolutely love going to vlogs, getting involved, seeing you guys there. It makes my day. It's just brilliant. I enjoy the whole thing. It's just a massive experience for me. And I just want to bring some other stuff to the channel, whether I just completely aim it at Spurs stuff, which is what I've been doing recently, so I might as well go for it. As you can see by the title of the video, it's my top favourite 5 Spurs goals. Now this is going to be off of the top of my head, so when I think of a Spurs goal, when I think of a player, these are the goals that come instantly to mind. I'm sure if you showed me one, like, for example, Bale against Inter Milan isn't in this, and those goals were just unbelievable. Like, people would say that should be like top of your list. So if you've got any ones that aren't in the video that you just remember off the top of your head when you think of a certain player, or when you think of Tottenham week in, week out, what goal comes to mind, put it in the comment section down below. I'd love to know your guys' opinions. I'll probably go on YouTube, most of them, because I love looking back at old goals. Take Berbatov, for example. The guy was just unbelievable for Spurs in his day. I think he scored... Do you know what? I think I saw in the video he scored 46 goals, but that might be telling a fib. Right, so I did quickly double check just in case, because I knew you guys would probably correct me in the comments, and it was 46 goals that he scored for Spurs. But he is in the video, that's why I'm mentioning his name. None of these 5 goals that I'm putting in this video are in order. They're just random goals that I appreciate the most, and I look back on them, I'm like, that was scenes. That was just incredible. One of the goals I think I was even there for. That could be a separate video, so you'll have to tell me in the comment section, do you want to see a top 5 series of like what has happened at games, what I've seen, best goals against, best goals for the club? I don't know. We'll just go from here. So jumping into the first goal, we're going to go with Paul Stalteri against West Ham. So I'll put the clip here and I'll have it running while I'm talking. It was just the way the whole game was going on at Upton Park. And we were just behind, like Tevez scored a free kick, Berbatov scored a free kick, I think Timu Tainio scored, and then literally the last break of the game, Spurs just counter-attacked, Defoe had a shot saved, and Stalteri kicked it in the derby to win it. Like, Paul Stalteri of all people. When I think of West Ham, that is one of the goals that I think about. So, big up Paul Stalteri. That got us the victory, 4-3 at Upton Park. I had a mate called Billy as well, who was a West Ham fan at the time. Obviously still is, massive West Ham fan. Only ever talks to me when West Ham score or beat Spurs. Like, I only hear about him. He only ever pops up. So, Billy, if you're watching this, why do you only ever pop up when West Ham beat us? So that was Paul Stalteri. Moving on to the second one, it has to be one of my favourite ever players. I wish he played for Spurs for many more seasons, and that is Rafa van der Vaart. The guy just showed so much passion in every goal. Every game he played for us, he just looked like something was going to happen. He just proper got involved. And this goal here, the one against Arsenal, it doesn't matter if it's a penalty. It doesn't matter that it's a penalty. It just doesn't matter, because look at him. When he scores, he runs about, he's like doing this, he's proper getting involved, he gets the crowd going, and that's what you want to see in a North London derby. Lost for words, mate. Lost for words. He also scored one against Inter Milan as well, and he just made things look simple. He just was a boss, and I just wish Spurs were able to keep hold of him. I think he ended up moving back to Holland because of like family reasons, or his wife wanted to back in the day, but at least we got to witness some brilliance of him on the pitch. The next goal comes from our one-season wonder, Harry Kane. Obviously, it would be rude not to include a clip of him in this video. It's the one against Arsenal, the one that I was actually lucky enough to be at when we drew 2-2. We should never have drew that game, but Harry Kane, the ball got literally backheeled to him by Dele Alli, I believe, in the corner, and he's just thumped it, far post, ripped his mask off. And look, oh mate, it just brings back goosebumps. Look at the clip. The way he just runs off, the mask's just off, everyone's buzzing, everyone's just, like, can't believe that he's just scored from there. Like, he's just pinged it. He's just pinged it, and it's gone in, like, the top corner. One of the greatest goals I've probably ever seen live at a stadium. That has got to be right up there. Like, even talking about that moment just brings back memories. And how we didn't win that game. Because if we had won that game, that goal would have been spoke about for years by like other supporters of clubs, because they don't talk about him enough. They still don't want to talk about Harry Kane. But that goal, definitely up there. That's the third goal I've spoke about. And that's going to be up there probably forever, because what a goal that was. The fourth goal I'm going to go with is Dimitar Berbatov, who I spoke about at the start of the video. Now, like I said, the guy just showed so much composure in front of goal. I actually did watch the video where he scored all 46 goals for Tottenham. I recommend going and watching that. Even if you didn't get to see Berbatov play, I recommend going and watching the video. Just type in Berbatov Spurs goals. It's the top one. Watch all 46 goals. And every single goal he scores, when he celebrates, he just puts his arm out like this, like he knows he's a boss. Like, he just is incredible. We had him for a few years, and this goal, the one I remember most, against Middlesbrough. So Hossam Ghali pinged it across an edge of the box. Berbatov has like volleyed it in. One of the most craziest volleys. Like, you don't really see goals like that these days, because the composure, the finesse that he had to pull that off was just magical. The technique he had, unbelievable. The first touch he had, there's not many words you can use to describe this guy without it being in like the top category of like being amazing, sublime, brilliant. Those are the words that you would describe him by. Moving on to the final clip, it's the fifth goal that I've chose in this video, and it's one that is going to be with me for a long time, because once again I was at the game, lucky enough to see this player play and grow and just further on his career, you could say. He's currently at Real Madrid. It's Gareth Bale, obviously, who's currently linked with a move to Spurs, but then he's always linked with a move to Spurs, because, quick comment, I would have him back at Spurs in a nutshell, just like that. Get him in, don't care if he's injury prone. I wouldn't pay 85 million. But anyway, moving on, let's get the goal. Here is the clip that I have chose. It was against Sunderland in the last league game of the season, I believe. If we had won and Arsenal had lost to Newcastle, we would have got Champions League. That wasn't to be, but this goal, it's just up there. He makes the goal himself, and he did that on so many occasions. He's picked the ball up on the right-hand side and just levered it. He's absolutely thumped it, top corner. What a goal. Because once again, he's just one of those players that every time he got the ball, you thought something was going to happen. It's a bit like when Kane gets the ball on the edge of the box now. You know he's got the ability to do it, but you don't expect it, and then they just pull it off out of nothing. Bale did that every time. Like, his left foot was just extraordinary, and the way he's just whipped that in the top corner, shame it wasn't to be. And yeah, lovely goal. Lovely goal. That's what I'm going to say about it. Just pinging top corner, nothing more. Because the strange thing about that goal as well is obviously everyone was celebrating, but everyone knew that Arsenal were winning. So it kind of like deteriorated how good that goal was, when that's good enough to win like a goal of the season, because out of nothing, top corner, bang. But other than that, that is the top 5 goals that I've chose for this video. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Leave your favourite goal that you've seen maybe last season, maybe 10 years ago, depending on how old you are, what goals you remember. Do you even remember seeing Berbatov in a Spurs shirt? You might be that young watching the video. So let me know. Drop a thumbs up like I said. And I'll see you guys soon for the next video. Hopefully it's a reaction video against Arsenal, because I'm meant to be working Saturday. But that can't happen. Take care, guys. Have a day off. Bye-bye for now.